You saying Mboiseni Ndlozi has resigned from Parliament? I got that when I was outside the country on holiday with my wife. When the SG sent it to me, I never did any.
But what's the on Mboiseni?
Yeah, so you can't ask me why did he resign, because I never had that discussion.
What was the backstory of him not being at the NPA? Just take us into your confidence.
Are politicians working for us, or are they just looking out for themselves? With resignation rocking MKP, EFF, and DA, and whispers of power struggles everywhere, it's time we asked, are we part of the problem or the solution? Greetings, I'm Kondos from Nkari. It's time. And today we are diving into the messy state of politics in South Africa. From constant resignation at MKP to internal drama in the EFF and DA. It feels like political leadership is in disarray. But here's the thing. This isn't just about them. It's about us, the voters. What role are we playing in this dysfunction? And more importantly, how can we as citizens step up to demand better? Let's unpack it. The current landscape. MKP instability. Treasury General gone. Tantim Tati resigned. What's going on? EFF leadership concerns. Dr. Mboiseni Ndlozi stepping down from Parliament raises questions. DA infighting. Rumors of Helen Zille's faction pushing out John Steenhuisen. What do these examples have in common? Power struggles and lack of focus on the people they are meant to serve.
The CISO Party's Treasurer General Tantim Tandi has now resigned just a month after he was appointed. Party President Jacob Zuma has accepted his resignation, which was with immediate effect. Well, let's speak to the man himself now, Tantim Tandi, who's with us here on ENCA in studio. A very good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you so much for coming in. First things first, why quit a month into the job?
Good afternoon to you and your viewers. Essentially, it was meant to be not a very long-term appointment. As I took on the appointment, we had about 4 rallies. There was an immediate realization that the work is a lot more intense. It actually needs more of a full-time Treasurer General. I have other professional and business commitments. So my task was to see through the immediate tasks, which was successfully executing the rally in Durban at Moses Mabhida, our first year anniversary. The second was the gala dinner. The third was to make sure we begin laying the groundwork for our structures, rolling out offices nationally, and implementing some systems and controls, which the team is busy with.
And so the team is still busy with rolling out those structures. So that suggests then that your work isn't complete as you leave.
Not necessarily. It does suggest the work is a lot and it's intense and it needs to be overseen by somebody who can allocate the time.
So there's interim and then there's a month. That seems short by any stretch of the imagination. And when your appointment was announced, for all intents and purposes, it wasn't pitched as something that would be this short-lived. Internally, was this always the conversation?
It was. It was always a short-lived appointment because of my professional commitment.
Had you always agreed on a month, I think is what I'm trying to understand.
Not necessarily a month.
How long was it supposed to be?
It was around 3 months or so. But the most important issue, is when you look at the intensity of the work, I can't properly do the party justice and do my other professional commitments justice. So I had to be honest with the president that, look, coming in, I did not know the scale of the job. Having been involved in it, this is quite intense.
Not quite what you signed up for.
Well, actually nothing. It's just pure media speculation, pure social media speculation. There's nothing. The party is solid, it's stable, solid behind its leadership, solid behind the president. So MK is solid.
Dr. Tati was interviewed earlier and he indicated that he resigned willingly, still a member of the MK party. You know, if people were dismissed or people were then resigning from the party, we would say they are justified in criticizing us. But the fact of the matter is, he's a professional, he's a senior lecturer at UCT, he has commitments, he has delivered on what he was expected to do. Same applies in Mpumalanga, where we have to make sure, I mean, MK Party, the best part about MK Party and President Zuma is that you are given a task to deliver, and you deliver your task, and if then there's a need to move and get additional capacity or somebody who has a different expertise.
Are leaders saving us or themselves? Jacob Zuma faced allegations of putting personal interest above the nation. Julius Malema, loved by some, questioned by others, leaves a trail of controversy. Helen Zille, champion for some, symbol of division for others. We need to ask ourselves, are we holding these leaders accountable, or are we letting them play political games at our expense?
You saying Mbuyiseni Ndlozi has resigned from parliament. I got that when I was outside the country on holiday with my wife. When the SG sent it to me, I never had any.
But what's the on Mbuyiseni?
Yeah, so you can't ask me why did he resign, because I never had that discussion.
What was the backstory of him not being at the NPA? Just take us into your confidence today.
But again, you're unfair to me. I told you I was inspecting the learner's license of my son. My oldest son is 18. That's what I'm responsible for, about whereabouts. Yesterday when he passed matric, he said they are going to Kilimanjaro or Manjaro, what in Soweto today. God, I'm going with you. And then the whole thing flopped because they were like, what is this old man going to do with? God, I'm also saying, I'm not responsible for Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. I'm not his father. Not his father. Where he was, what was he doing?
On this one,
I don't know.
On this one, I think you're obfuscating, because surely with the kind of organization you are running a tight ship. Let's be frank. You are not running a Mickey Mouse thing. This is a massive organization with 1 million members. Right? And it could be understandable if there was some just ordinary loose member who didn't pitch up for or who was not a delegate, right? But here you're talking about somebody you have promoted. Just recently, you are pitting him against Panyaza Lusufi, making fun of Panyaza Lusufi. This is incomparable.
You can't compare even now. Even now.
Yeah.
If you
so I can't be convinced.
If you want to question me about the qualities of leadership, let's debate that, not his whereabouts.
No, I want to debate that. You are not worried about. Why would you not be worried?
I'm not.
Why?
Stage is a village. Usiboni stage zero. Stage ugara sa UN usiboni ka NPA se village. Dilo dilimo.
So you're not worried that you don't know where he was.
The leadership of the EFF, which was supposed to be there, was there. So why must I worry?
So he wasn't told not to come to the NPA?
No, there's no such a communication.
He just voluntarily didn't come. So we need to ask him.
You ask him. I don't know.
Ask him. No idea even now.
No, I'm not even interested.
But you have a good relationship with him.
No.
You don't?
No, it ended at that time. We were members.
Was he a victim of Floyd leaving? Let me ask it that way.
Ask him if he's a victim. How do I say someone is a victim? I don't know if he's a victim. I never spoke to Mbuyiseni Ndlozi before the NPA. I never spoke to Mbuyiseni Ndlozi after the NPA. So I don't know his mind as to how is he thinking.
The role of citizens. Here is where we come in. 1. Stay informed. Don't just follow headlines. Dig deeper into the issues and understand what's happening behind closed doors. 2. Demand transparency. Write to your representatives. Attend town halls and push for honest governance. 3. Vote wisely. Don't vote based on loyalty or tradition. Assess leaders and parties by their actions, not just their promises. 4. engage beyond elections, support civil society groups and platforms that fight for accountability. It's clear that political leaders, no matter their party or background, can lose their way. But change starts with us, the citizens. We are the ones who hold the ultimate power through our voices, our votes, and our vigilance. So, what can you do right now? Start by sharing this video and starting a conversation. 2. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Do you think our leaders are saving us or themselves? 3. And most importantly, let's stay involved. Follow Inkari. It's time for more conversation like this, because together we can demand better leadership and build a stronger nation. Until next time, I'm Kondos, reminding you that it's not just about them, it's about us. Let's make our time count. Inkari, it's time. Thanks for watching and take care.